Hey everybody, what's going on? My name is Jesse, also known as Sublime, and in today's video, we are doing yet another spin and go. We're spinning for 200,000. As you can see, I'm shaking my head like, where's the big ones at? Where's the big ones at? Because lately, I've only been getting the shitty 200k ones, and I want to get something big for you guys. So, I'm hoping that we can get something big. Now, we start off with an 8-6 here, offsuit in a small blind. The flop comes out 7, 8, 9 with 2 hearts. We're matching our 8s here, and our 6 is potentially in it for the straight. Then a 5 pops up, so we have a straight here. I raise it up to 125. Sabizzle, he goes all in. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe he has like a 9-10. Maybe he has like a 10, maybe he has a 6-10, but I end up calling him, and look what we got. We both have 6s, so the pot goes both ways, and we both end up hitting a straight. Now, when I say that this Michael Flint guy is one of the most annoying players I've ever played against, I might have just been in a bad mood, I'm not too sure. But this guy just really grinded my gears. Also not only from the just from the way he played, but he was like as you can see here, he threw his all-in chip in right after the flop when there was only 60 in the pot. It doesn't make sense to raise that much. And for 60, I mean, you're not really gaining a lot by going all in like that, especially if somebody had the nuts. So this guy was pissing me off from the second hand in, and I kind of made it my mission to beat this guy because I really wanted to just kind of shove it in his face. He was wearing a crown like I was. This guy ends up coming into the camera. I quickly take out my mute button so you guys can see what's going on. This table was a shit show, I'll tell you that. It was like a whole ass zoo in there. It was this Michael Flint guy and then this guy coming all over the table, and it was just a gong show. So we get a jack 5 here in the big blind. It comes out 7, 6, 6, 9. If we hit an 8, we hit a straight. But this guy throws out a bet for 90. Michael Flint looks down on his cards. And he throws out, I think, yeah, an 100 chip. So he raises it up to 180. I fold. I'm not betting that much to see an 8 on the river. That guy ends up calling it, and of course the 8 comes out on the river. I'm like, oh my goodness gracious. I'm thinking to myself, I had the 5. I had the 5. Now if somebody had a 9, they'd probably be doing a lot better. But this guy shows he had a 5-8, and that guy showed he had a 9-10. Sorry, if somebody had a 10, there would be a lot better position, not a 9. But we would have taken that pot 50-50 with Michael Flint, but it's all okay. You know, it was the right call to fold that. I don't think, like, 9 times out of 10 you wouldn't be hitting that 8. But we get a 10 king here on our holy shit, I can't speak today, on our small blind. I throw out a bet for a 50 here because everything's just kind of been out the wazoo. I'm getting a little pissed off. I say, you're playing like a dick, man. Like, I throw out a bet for 50. But to re-raise up to all-in, 960, doesn't make sense. You know, it's just not typical poker moves. And yes, anybody can play poker the way they want to, but there's a thing called poker etiquette. If you don't have poker etiquette, then a lot of people are going to be pissed off at you. And I was already in a bad mood. I'm very tired. And, you know, it was just one of those things where I was mostly in a bad mood, but in my mind here, I wanted vengeance on this guy. I wanted to take him down. I wanted to show him what real poker is played like. So we get an ace-queen here on our big blind. We raise it up to 50. He folds immediately, so we get his big blind. Then we get a 9-king here. He's about 2-1 in our for chip lead. I raise it up to 70. He's looking down. I mean, we have a 9-king, and by the way how this guy's been playing, I was thinking, okay, if he raises, I'm going to push him. That was just kind of my thought about everything. Was I just either wanted to leave this table because this guy was pissing me off so much, or hopefully win and just take him down. So immediately snap my all-in chip. He calls. What does he show? he shows he has a king 4. So it comes out 2 queen 10. The only thing that could really beat us is a pair of 4s. And no 4 comes out, so we end up taking that pot home. So now we are the chip leader on this table. We're winning 820. He has 620. I have a 9-4 here on the big blind. I just check it out though. I don't re-raise it to nothing. It's not a hand to re-raise. This guy's just continuously trying to check. And you see what he's doing there? He's saying he's gonna check. He's doing all that, and I just let him know that, like, you know, that's a form of, you know, angle shooting. You can't really do that. You know, if you were to do that on a live table, you'd immediately get thrown off the table, disqualified. It's just a really shitty thing to do, and you know, especially if you're playing with other people on a table, it could be a form of colluding if you're just gonna show that you're checking every time. So I took this all into consideration here, and yeah, so we got a pair of jacks here, the jiggities. I raise it up to 355, knowing immediately he would snap all in. I call that. He shows that he has an ace 6, which, whatever, you know, unless an ace shows up, then we're winning, or then we're losing. But an ace doesn't show up, and we take it home with the jiggities, and he is only left with a measly 40. So we basically have this wrapped up in the bag. We end up getting a 3 jack here. I call. It's heads up. He has an ace 4. It comes out 2 king 8. Then a jack shows up, so we're winning. Then the ace shows up, so he won that pot. He only won 80 though, so I'm not too worried about it. Like, it's 80. But the next hand we get is a jack 8. I only have to call for 20, so I call it. We're heads up again, showdown. The only card that could beat us right now is a 9, because we do have the jack kicker. But the jack shows up anyway, so there's no hat. The only thing that could beat us, or nothing could have beat us there actually. So we end up taking that pot straight home to the bank. Thank you everybody for watching. You guys are truly some of the best fans on YouTube. Leave a like on this video, subscribe, join the Discord. You guys know all that jazz. And you guys have an amazing day. Stay safe out there. Bye-bye now.